There is rumor and speculation around those New York Giants. Silent Assassin, I'm sorry. Sorry, they suck. Suck bad. Okay? However, Saquon Barkley, who's pretty much the only star on the New York Giants at this point, there's some rumor and speculation around him. Might be traded, might not be. He's vehemently said that he does not want to be traded away from the Giants. He wants to sit here and, play it out and, possibly remain a Giant for as long as he can. Here's my thing. As a running back that has the value that he has, he's a very important piece of this team. He has to look at the landscape. I'm sure Christian McCaffrey would have loved to retire with the Carolina Panthers. I'm sure he would have. They drafted him, gave him a big money contract. He was a top running back in the league, if not the best running back in the league. Right? He did all of that in a Carolina Panthers uniform with that organization. But he ended up getting traded to the 49ers. And he ended up getting a lot of success and starting to rebuild, his body, his durability, showing everybody why he's one of the best running backs, if not the best in the league. So if Saquon is looking at that type of timeline, wouldn't he be open to that? Because at some point, you have to want to compete at the highest level. Yes, the Giants are rebuilding. They have Ryan Dable. They got the GM. They're starting to put things together. But I think everybody kind of got lost a little bit in that year last year where the Giants played well and they were ahead of schedule. Now they're crashing back down and everybody's like, well, what happened? What about last year? Last year was an aberration. Last year was one of those things where it was just like, hey, they're playing spirited football. They put it together, but they were way above or ahead of schedule. They weren't supposed to be that good. They were supposed to have more lean years like this. So if Saquon is looking at that, wouldn't it be better to just go to management and say, yeah, I would be open to a trade because one, it can help me be able to get on that stage that I need to get on in regards to playing football and being important to a team and helping them win. And two, it can possibly help you guys down the road as well because if you can net a first round pick for me or a second or a third, you now can be able to restart your rebuild much faster. Right? I love this organization. I want to see you guys do well, but I think it might be time for both of us to kind of part ways. There's nothing wrong with that. I think sometimes it's very healthy for two parties to be able to part ways amicably if it's going to benefit both parties, not just one person, right? If Saquon stays, yes, it's going to benefit him because he gets money, gets the fame and all that, but the team may not have the success or the ability to be able to build the way they want to because they're paying this particular person here. So I think he needs to look at that Christian McCaffrey timeline. I think he needs to really pay attention to it, study it, and think about it real, real hard. Because as a running back, you're just spinning your wheels. You don't have that much time to figure it out. It's either shit or get off the pot. And at this point in his career, he wants to stay healthy. He wants to prove that he can be a reliable piece of a team. He's not injured all the time. He can earn his paycheck. I don't think he's going to do that in the Giants uniform.